ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he connects with Ertz. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And now it's 2nd down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll get this out wide to Boyd. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st because all you want to do is get...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
But enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Jameis to throw it. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the
throwing. Winston. Forced out to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Winston trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. For Jameis Winston, boy, an NFL record 7 pick-sixes thrown last year, part of his 30-interception season, and he throws another wayward ball here that's returned the distance. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it's now 14-0.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Faking the give. Now Watson. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Play action now. Winston firing quickly here, and that's complete. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
and 6.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Titan.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Jameis again. Slant pass to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To the air again with Winston. Caught left side, Hopkins. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Gain of
25 yards that time. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sean Williams. 30, past the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
10 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Off the play fake, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action. Winston going deep for Hopkins. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Kickoff.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is Gordon as they go to him again. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Robbie Gould comes on. He, of course, the Bears kicker for the bulk of his career. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go.
Makes the score.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And he returns this to the 22.
On Austin on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. At
the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Patterson, and this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Hard throw, incomplete. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Humphries now to return. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Winston. And his throw here's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
Play fake. Winston. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And now in a 9-point game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And the Bears 1st down.
From the red zone now, Watson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Raymond.
From 17 yards out, and the Bears will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a 44.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Winston. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the red zone now, Winston. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 10 more there and another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On play action, Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Patterson on the carry. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Chicago.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Patterson. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now Myers for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Play action now. Winston. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Winston. He's got it complete. Mike Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Bears 38, Titans 24.
No better.